Have you ever wondered how the Japanese manage to live long and healthy, even into their 80s, 90s, and beyond? In Japan, it's common to see older adults walking to the market, tending to their gardens, or enjoying tea with friends with energy, balance, and purpose. Many live well into their 90s without relying on long lists of medications. So what's their secret? It's not luck, and it's not just good genes. Their secret is how they live, and especially what they eat. While much of the Western world struggles with fatigue, joint stiffness, weight gain, and chronic disease after 60, the Japanese have discovered a natural rhythm of eating and living that supports a long, vibrant life. Today, we'll uncover the common foods quietly damaging aging bodies, the Japanese approach that keeps them strong and youthful, and what you can eat instead to help your body heal, feel lighter, and stay active for decades to come. The longevity mystery of Okinawa. Japan is home to some of the longest living people on Earth. In Okinawa, often called the land of longevity, there are more centenarians per capita than almost anywhere else in the world. And what's fascinating is that these long-living individuals aren't surviving, they're thriving. They move daily, eat modestly, and maintain strong social connections. But the real key lies in their diet. Studies from the National Institute on Aging and the World Health Organization show that traditional Japanese meals are high in fiber, antioxidants and healthy fats, and rich in plant-based ingredients like vegetables, seaweed, and soy. But in many Western diets, the balance is reversed. Too much sugar, too many refined carbs, and hidden ingredients that slowly wear down the body. Over time, these foods trigger silent inflammation, damaging cells, joints, and blood vessels without obvious warning signs. So let's explore the foods that quietly harm the aging body and what you can replace them with, inspired by the long-living Japanese. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to what we eat. Our metabolism slows, digestion weakens, and recovery takes longer. That's why foods that once seemed normal can now be silently draining our energy or even accelerating the aging process. Let's start with 3 common ones you might want to rethink. Sugar is one of the most harmful ingredients for older adults, not just because of weight gain, but because of inflammation. High sugar intake causes your blood sugar to spike, which damages blood vessels, raises your blood pressure, and contributes to memory decline. In Japan, desserts are enjoyed sparingly and made with natural sweetness, like a small portion of azuki beans, fresh fruits, or green tea mochi. They savor the flavor, not the sugar rush. Try replacing cookies or cake with a few slices of pear or a small bowl of berries. White bread and refined pasta might be soft and comforting, but inside your body, they act just like sugar. These foods break down quickly, causing insulin spikes and inflammation that contribute to weight gain, brain fog, and even joint pain. In Japan, meals typically feature brown rice, barley, or soba noodles made from buckwheat. These complex carbs digest slowly, keep you full longer, and nourish your gut bacteria, key for energy and immune health. Try switching half your rice to brown rice or mix it with barley for a fiber boost. Many processed meats, like ham, bacon, or sausages, are full of sodium and preservatives that can raise your blood pressure and damage arteries. Over time, too much sodium can strain your heart and kidneys, making swelling, fatigue, and high blood pressure more likely. In Japan, protein comes mainly from fish, tofu, eggs, and fermented soy foods like miso and natto. These are rich in omega-3s and probiotics, which protect the heart.
Many of us grew up hearing that milk builds strong bones. And while calcium is important, The truth is, as we age, our bodies don't digest dairy as efficiently as they used to. After age 50, most adults produce less lactase, the enzyme that breaks down lactose, the sugar in milk. This can lead to bloating, cramps, or inflammation that you might not even realize comes from your daily milk or cheese. Animation showing lactose intolerance in the digestive system. Milk entering, gas bubbles forming. Now, here's something interesting. Traditional Japanese diets historically contained very little dairy. Instead, they got calcium and protein from plant-based sources like tofu, sesame seeds, and small fish eaten with bones, such as entirely. Try alternatives like soy milk, almond milk, or calcium-fortified oat milk. These provide the same nutrients without upsetting digestion or causing unnecessary inflammation. Close-up of salt being sprinkled over fries and soup transition to a beating heart animation. Another hidden danger for aging bodies is excess sodium. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose some elasticity, meaning too much salt can raise blood pressure more easily. While Japanese cuisine does include salty foods like soy sauce and miso, they balance it carefully. They eat small portions, and most meals are paired with rice and vegetables, which help dilute the salt's effect. Japanese bento box, small dishes with rice, vegetables, and fish, minimal sauce. In contrast, many Western-style diets are loaded with processed snacks, canned soups, and sauces that are heavy in salt. This constant salt overload puts extra strain on the kidneys and heart. So, what's the person adding fresh herbs to cooking pot, soy sauce bottle labeled low sodium. Packaged granola bars, flavored yogurt cups, and diet snacks on a grocery shelf. Here's a tricky one. Foods that look healthy but aren't. Granola bars, flavored yogurts, and low-fat snacks often hide added sugars, artificial sweeteners, and unhealthy oils that lead to inflammation and weight gain over time. Animation showing a nutrition label with hidden sugars like corn syrup, maltose, and fructose. In Japan, snacks are often simple and portion-controlled, like a small rice cracker, fruit, or a handful of roasted soybeans. These provide energy without overwhelming the system. Elderly Japanese woman enjoying green tea and rice crackers on a small plate. So, next time you want a snack, think real and minimal. A few almonds, a slice of fruit, or even a bit of dark chocolate can satisfy your craving and support your long-term health. Montage of colorful Japanese dishes: rice, fish, miso soup, steamed vegetables, tofu, and green tea. So, what can we learn and apply from the Japanese way of eating? Let's keep it simple. Eat mostly plants, vegetables, fruits, legumes, and seaweeds. And finally, practice moderation. The Japanese call this hara-hachi-bu, meaning eat until you're 80% full. Elderly man smiling while finishing a small bowl of rice, setting chopsticks down mindfully. These small daily habits make a big difference over decades, and that's what truly keeps them strong, graceful, and full of energy long after retirement. Soft music. Elderly Japanese people walking along the seaside, smiling under cherry blossoms. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. We give ourselves the gift of more time, energy, and joy. So start small. Swap one unhealthy food for a nourishing one. And who knows, maybe you'll add a few extra happy, healthy years to your life, just like the Japanese do. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who deserves a long and healthy life too. See you in the next one.